So, there's that. I've been promising people who read my blog for ages now that I was going to do a second title to pair with my, well, not pair with my Blaze one, that's the wrong word to use, kind of implies they're in the same world. They're not in the same world. Two very different stories. And this is a story an idea that I had when I was 12, if not younger. And it's a story that I really want to be able to do well, properly, because it's had so many different versions over the years, so many people weighing in, my friends and all that kind of thing, weighing in on my ideas and all this kind of thing. And when you go read it, you'll realise what the theme is going to be. Maybe not exactly what the theme might lead into, what the actual stories are, because the prologue's it's all the histories, getting a lot of the exposition out of the way, which I know I'm guilty of going way too much of in Blaze. My apologies. But yeah, so it's monsters and it's demons and angels and all this kind of things. When I was a kid, I was a massive fan of all those kinds of things. Buffy, Angel, all the films, like Bram Stoker's Dracula. All of it. There's no point listing them. There's too many. And this is back when vampires were still cool, So I finally got it to a point where I feel almost confident to share it with the world. I really want it to go well because it's an idea that's so close to my heart, 'cause I've had it for so long. It's had so many different versions, all this kind of stuff, And apologies that I'm talking so quiet about it. There's a certain someone I don't want to wake up. So my apologies for that. Hopefully you can hear me. Make sure the microphone's working. Anyway, so it's an idea I really want to work. So we'll see. Now, apologies for anyone going to my blog and realising that this is actually kind of making it so that Blaze it's taking it in turns. Couldn't figure out a way to make it two separate feeds or threads. I'm not sure if you can actually with a blog. There you go. So you'll have to be doing it in that's a Blaze one, that's a Hunters one, Hunters, the Hunters, that's what it's called, by the way, that's what the series is called. You realise what that is next week. Because this week the other one's already up. I've just posted that already. And hopefully I'm going to be ready to do the second one next week. Or the first one actually, technically, because this one's the prologue. But we'll see that as well. Really hope it works out. Anyway, moving on from that. Tonight, my friends LordX and Big Boss, Big Boss, or also known as the Highwind32 on Twitter as well, they are recording the podcast without me because I've had some serious technical issues with Skype. So, and that's how we do it. We record ourselves off of Skype. Some serious, don't know what they are, technical issues. So there's that. So they're having to do it without me. But there's one thing I did want to weigh in on so much: the Beyond Two Souls news, Willem Dafoe, and that it's being released in October, and I'm so excited because October's right near my birthday, so I don't have to pay for it. I can get someone else to pay for it for me. Of course, I might need a new console. Now, I'm actually not 100% sure on this because I watched the Willem Dafoe reveal trailer, and around work I've not had time to do any proper reading. I can't remember if it's released PS3 or PS4 or maybe both. Let's find out, shall we? Beyond Two. Oops. I'm not very good at typing with one hand, especially my left hand, apparently. Yep, PlayStation 3 it says. Okay, so that's good. I won't need to buy a new console. I suddenly realised as I started talking that I hadn't checked that. Probably would have been a good idea if I had. So yeah, Willem Dafoe. And it comes out, and his character looks pretty awesome. I mean, Willem Dafoe's got one of those voices, anyway, I know it's going to look like him as well, because that's what Quantic Dream do. It's brilliant. Oh, so I'm really excited about that. You can tell because I'm not being so careful about the volume anymore. And it comes out in October, so I don't have to buy it, someone can buy it for me. It's just, can't wait for this title. I really cannot wait for this title. Looks fantastic. It's got like a supernaturally edge going through it as well, which is keeping with the theme of today's vlog. Kind of. That's another show that's a big influence on the current iteration of the Hunters, by the way, is Supernatural. You might notice that's possibly where I got the name from. That's actually not true. I had the name The Hunters back from when I was 12. That's stuck. It's just a coincidence that in Supernatural they call themselves Hunters. But, you know, they are hunters, so maybe it's not that much of a coincidence so much as just, you know, it happens. Because it's what they call them what they are. Whatever. Anyway, so that's actually everything. I think. Yeah, that's everything. So, thank you for listening to me ramble again. Please go check out jesterconceptions.blogspot.co.uk. There's Blaze every Wednesday morning, GMT. And now it's going to be The Hunters every Saturday evening. Hopefully every Saturday evening. Because this is going to be one of those ones where if I'm really not confident with what I've written by Saturday, it's not going to go up. I'm sorry about that. So, we'll see, I suppose, anyway. So yeah, so go check out Jester Conceptions. It's got Blaze every Wednesday morning, GMT, Greenwich Mean Time in England. And The Hunters every Saturday evening, hopefully, around work and everything, because it's gotten really hectic recently. By at latest midnight, leading on into Sunday morning, also GMT, obviously. And yeah, so thank you for listening to me ramble again, and I'll see you next time. Later.